puts away the Razor's Edge powerbomb. Cover by Priest to retain. Here tonight, Mike Santana kicks out of the Razor's Edge. Mike Santana's alive. Fight Forever chants by our fans in attendance. We thought that was it. Discus Lariat. Tribute to the late, great Brody Lee. These two men are paying homage to so many legends tonight. And Santana, going for the leg drop. Priest moves out of the way. But Santana looking to keep this control. Probably going for the Three Amigos again. No. What a match between these two buddies. Putting the fight to one another for one of the most prestigious prizes in Universe Mode, the 24/7 Championship. And now Priest, oh my God! Suplex on the floor. Did you see the way Mike Santana's legs were? Insecurity. Which one of these two men are going to come out the better man and walk out with that championship? Remember, Mike cannot win the championship by count out or disqualification. Mike gonna go for it again. Oh, Brainbuster. Brainbuster to Priest. Cover. Do we have a new 24/7 champion? Almost got it. Mike Santana. He could be one move away. Oh, suplex. I don't think we've ever seen Priest this vulnerable. He's in the drop zone. Mike Santana could taste it. Are we going to see it? Oh no, the frog splash failed to connect. Oh, but a big kick by Santana. Priest was too busy showboating, and it could cost him. Russian leg sweep. Oh, Santana. Both men are down. Pivotal moment in this 24/7 championship match. Santana was fatigued. His back gave out. But Santana still looking to fight. Pile driver, my God. Priest is busted open. Santana pulling out all the stops. Oh, but Priest counters into a neck breaker. Knee right to the face. And now Priest could be done playing around. Oh. Barrage of strikes there by the former patriarch of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest. Are we going to see it? The South of Heaven chokeslam to Mike Santana. Is that enough to retain? Damian Priest is still 24/7 champion. But you cannot take anything away from Mike Santana. Damian Priest met his match, but in the end, Priest knew it was do or die, otherwise his championship reign was over. But these two men brought out the absolute best in each other. Mike Santana had the heart of a warrior here tonight on SmackDown 25, but unfortunately, tonight was not his night. It was right here. The move that has put so many of Damian Priest's opponents away, the signature Razor's Edge powerbomb, an homage to Razor Ramon. We thought that would be it, but no, it was not. Mike Santana kept on going. But what about this? Discus Lariat by Mike Santana. And Mike Santana was in control for most of this match. We thought that Mike Santana would end up becoming our new 24/7 champion. But unfortunately, it was not his night. Damian Priest put the finishing touches with the South of Heaven chokeslam, and Damian Priest remains our 24/7 champion. What a match to kick off SmackDown 25 as Damian Priest and still 24/7 champion. What a victory for Damian Priest to kick off SmackDown. ladies and gentlemen, here comes Orange Cassidy, who's had issues with Ludwig Kaiser over the past few weeks. And Orange Cassidy, with a microphone in hand, set to address the fans about his future here on SmackDown Live. Well, I'm starting a new chapter of my life here on SmackDown, and I'm telling you, I am going to be a singles champion here in Universe Mode again, and I don't care who I gotta beat to stop. I'll do whatever, wherever, and whoever wants to step foot in the ring with me can come get. Well, speak of the devil, Ludwig Kaiser, Gunther's former understudy, is here. Orange, you want to know why I keep targeting you? It is because you are an insult to the mat and the sport of professional wrestling. I don't want you to show your face here on SmackDown any longer. So how about at Backlash, I embarrass you and you go back to the bingo halls where you belong? Oh! Well, Orange Cassidy's had enough. Orange Cassidy, I guess that's his way of accepting the challenge. And Ludwig Kaiser responds. And now, oh, uppercut. Well, what about the statement made by Ludwig Kaiser, calling a mockery of professional wrestling, a joke in the business? And of course, Ludwig Kaiser, the last time these two men went one-on-one, Ludwig Kaiser lost to Orange Cassidy and punched the referee afterwards. And Kaiser's not forgotten over the past few weeks. And now Ludwig Kaiser, decimating Orange Cassidy, challenged him to a match at Backlash. And Cassidy responds, starting this brawl, but this is a new Ludwig Kaiser, a new side of him we have never seen before. Oh my God. No suplex from the top. We've never seen Ludwig do a move like that. And the fans saying this is awesome. Looks like they're showing their appreciation for Ludwig Kaiser here on Friday nights. And Kaiser's had enough, going for the crossbody. Cassidy able to avoid it. And now OC. Orange Cassidy says he wants to be a champion here in Universe Mode, wants to be a singles champ. But Kaiser has an answer for everything Orange Cassidy's trying to hit on him. Oh, but Cassidy with a clothesline. We need to get security out here. Somebody. Orange Cassidy in the meteor. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is Orange Cassidy's way of accepting the challenge for Lyon, France at the 3rd annual Backlash for a match against Ludwig Kaiser. Oh! Kaiser now, again missing the splash. Orange Cassidy, you know, don't let the look, don't let the jean jacket and the sunglasses fool you. He is one hell of a competitor in the ring. Former international champion, former Raw Tag Team champion, multiple time 24/7 champion. But Kaiser, oh my God. And Kaiser now into the submission, looking to torture Orange Cassidy. This rivalry has been shaping up. Oh, and the elbow. As Orange Cassidy sends a message to Ludwig Kaiser, and we have just received word that it is official. At Backlash, a week from Saturday, it will be Ludwig Kaiser going one-on-one with freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. That is set to be one hell of an epic matchup as we have also been informed, that will kick off the third annual Backlash card. As what a match that will be. Orange Cassidy, Ludwig Kaiser, one-on-one at Backlash. What an announcement here on SmackDown. We are back here on SmackDown as here are the World Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Brothers. Wait a minute. The New Catch Republic, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne attacking FTR. Obviously, those two have had a rivalry for the past few weeks, but FTR set for a World Tag Team title eliminator match, but FTR got attacked by the New Catch Republic. As FTR, they look like they're still going to go through with the match. Obviously, a huge opportunity, as this is the Lucha Brothers' first Universe Mode appearance since winning the World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania in a triple threat TLC match. Here's the cover by Ray Fenix. Match is official, and Dax Harwood kicks out. Obviously, for the past few weeks of SmackDown, FTR has 2 victories over the New Catch Republic, and it seems like Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne want to try to cost FTR a possible opportunity at the World Tag Team Championships, as Penta is now legal, but Dax and FTR, they have been very vocal that they are happy that they are on SmackDown. They want to prove that they have been overlooked, underappreciated in the tag team division for far too long. They want to be tag champions again. Obviously in AEW, all the way back in season 1, they were tag team champions. But for the past year or so, they have not been showcased to the best of their ability. And now Cash Wheeler is legal. Of course, if FTR manages to beat the Lucha Brothers here tonight, they will receive an opportunity for the World Tag Team Championships. And the Lucha Brothers, they went through 3.5 seasons. Oh my God, Pop-Up Hurricane Rana by Ray Fenix. Obviously, it took 3.5 seasons for the Lucha Brothers to finally win tag team gold. They know the struggle that FTR went through. Another Hurricane Rana by Fenix. Great athleticism cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Wheeler. Oh, but wait a minute. Wheeler now has a hold of Penta. Face first on the apron. And Fenix looking to defend his brother. But Cash Wheeler sending Fenix back in the ring, as now this could be the advantage that FTR needed. But now beautiful strikes by Ray Fenix. And Wheeler, beautiful takedown. Everywhere that FTR has been, every promotion they've ever worked for, they have been tag team champions. And here we go. Double team here by the potential number 1 contenders. They came from Raw over to SmackDown in the draft. But now Fenix, avoiding whatever Ray Fenix was going for, but Fenix still on the attack. Oh my God, an arm drag. But Harwood quickly recovers. Oh, wait a minute, what's he going for here? All the way across the ring. Oh, slingshot to Fenix right on the ropes. Tag to Wheeler. And now a tag to Penta. Penta El Zero Miedo. Oh, clothesline there by Wheeler. And FTR, they're having a lot of control here in this tag team eliminator match. Oh, and Wheeler looking at Fenix. Fenix back on the apron. And now Cash Wheeler Submission applied to Penta, but Penta able to get out of it. And a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Of course, they defeated Motor City Machine Guns and the former tag team champions Meta-4 at WrestleMania to win those championships. Oh, went for a crossbody, missed. And now FTR could take advantage, covered by Wheeler in a kick out. But of course, FTR cannot let their emotions get the better of them. They know the opportunity that lies ahead. Tag to Phoenix. Wheeler doesn't realize it. Oh, now he does. Obviously, the experience of FTR. They've seen it all. They've been through it all. Because now, wait a minute. Cash Wheeler has Phoenix in position. Into the sharpshooter. But here's Penta. Wait a minute. Well, Penta not breaking up the submission. I believe he was probably confident that Ray Phoenix was going to get out of that. Phoenix was rushing to the ring. Well, either way, this match continues. FTR in control. Wheeler into the cover to get a title opportunity and a kick out by Ray Phoenix. And of course, the Lucha Brothers do not want a loss as well. This is their first match since WrestleMania. Irish whip. Another beautiful arm drag by Phoenix. Oh, but now Wheeler responding with some strikes and a drop kick. Cover again in the middle of the ring to get a World Tag Team title shot. They get it. FTR have pinned the World Tag Team Champions. FTR have now become the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. And of course, if you're the new Catch Republic, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, I don't think they're very happy. They tried to attack FTR before the match could even begin, but it didn't matter. FTR were focused, they were determined, and because of that, they have gotten the huge upset victory against the Lucha Brothers here tonight. I'm just as shocked as I bet the fans in attendance are. Penta didn't even break it up. FTR are #1 contenders. Well, FTR, their undefeated streak since joining SmackDown continues as they are next in line for the World Tag Team Championships as they celebrate here tonight on SmackDown 25. Could we potentially be looking at our next World Tag Team Champions here on Universe Mode? And again, the question is this: what are the new Catch Republic thinking about this development that FTR have just received a tag team title shot? We're going to have to wait and see when that match will take place and if FTR are capable of becoming the World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown 25 as we got a situation going on backstage. As that is the Women's Intercontinental Champion Fallon Henley, and I believe that's Sky Blue. Obviously, these two women have had some issues over the past couple of weeks, and now Fallon Henley is beating the hell out of Sky Blue backstage. Obviously, Sky Blue has made it her mission of trying to get an opportunity at the Women's Intercontinental Championship, but Fallon Henley is having none of it. We don't know what has led to this point, but either way, cameras are picking up the situation. Oh, Russian leg sweep on the pavement. Fallon Henley is just decimating Sky Blue here, as it is clear that Fallon Henley does not want Sky Blue having an opportunity. Oh my God, the shovel. And Sky Blue now looking to get back in this, trying to defend herself. I don't think we've ever seen Fallon Henley this pissed off, this infuriated in her Universe Mode career. Fallon Henley, who won that Intercontinental Championship in that fatal 5-way match at WrestleMania, of course beating Sky Blue's good friend Julia Hart and ending her IC title reign. Sky Blue wants revenge. Oh my goodness. And Fallon Henley decimating Blue here. And let's not forget, last week, Fallon Henley cost Sky Blue a match against Kalani Jordan on SmackDown. Oh, and now Sky Blue responds with a Hurricane Rana. Sky Blue, her power to get an opportunity at that Women's Intercontinental Championship. Oh, shot right of the midsection of the champion. Another Hurricane Rana here. You gotta think, when is enough enough? Another leg sweep there by the Women's IC Champion. Now with the table in hand, while deciding she doesn't want it sent on. I don't know where the hell security is, but these two women could fight all night for all we know. Fallon Henley is done playing around with Sky Blue, done with the mind games, done with the shit talk. Sky Blue, though, trying to break free, and now the strikes on display. Oh, blowing a kiss of death to the reign of the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Fallon Henley again breaking free. These two women are just looking to go over to the production area, it seems. There's no knowing what could happen there. Oh, wait a minute, Sky Blue. Oh my God, I believe that's a submission right on the neck of Fallon Henley, and Henley getting out of it. I believe Sky Blue's busted open now. They're going all around this arena here, it seems. Oh, elbow right to the back. And Fallon Henley, oh my God, this is going to be catastrophic. The Shining Wizard of Blue. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will try to provide a medical update on Sky Blue and any future developments between this rivalry, but we are set to crown a number one contender. Of course, this match is to determine the number one contender to see who is next in line to challenge Kevin Owens for the men's Intercontinental Championship, as here comes the masked luchador Bandito, who returned to Universe Mode after over 2 years away, debuting on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, defeating Andrade in one-on-one competition. But tonight, he will go one-on-one against a man who also had a very triumphant return on SmackDown last week in the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. And these two, a lot of history in the past in Ring of Honor. So a rivalry reignited in this number one contenders match here tonight. As here comes Konosuke Takeshita. Of course, it was last week on SmackDown, Konosuke Takeshita making his SmackDown in-ring debut when he took on the first ever hardcore champion, Ilya Dragunov. And in that match, Konosuke Takeshita brutalized Ilya Dragunov, left him a bloody mess on the canvas before getting the victory. So, because of both these men having such successful Universe Mode SmackDown debuts, the SmackDown General Manager Will Ferris made this match official for tonight. Bandito versus Konosuke Takeshita. The winner will get an opportunity at Kevin Owens and the Intercontinental Championship. And Konosuke Takeshita and Bandito both have never been sanctioned Universe Mode champions. Konosuke Takeshita, former member of the Don Callis family, alongside Shinsuke Nakamura all the way back in Season 1. Bandito was a standout in AEW before it was canceled in Season 1 as well. So here we go. Bandito, Konosuke Takeshita, who is getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And Bandito, one of the most unique movesets in all of Universe Mode. But Takeshita, this is almost like a David versus Goliath type of matchup here. And Takeshita, well, you want to talk about the return of Brock Lesnar. Takeshita looking to take Suplex City. Oh, and Takeshita looking to do the same thing he did to Ilya Dragunov, and that is dominate and brutalize. But Bandito with an amazing shooting star press. And Bandito proving he cannot be denied. Two of the best that we have to offer here on SmackDown. Two of the most underrated talents that Universe Mode has to offer. Now both under one roof on SmackDown. You got to think Kevin Owens has got to be watching this match on. Both these men, insanely talented individuals. Oh, shot there by Takeshita. And Takeshita's a man who never likes playing by the rules. Oh, God, brutal shot to Bandito in the corner. And I don't think Bandito expected this. Konosuke Takeshita, this is a brand new side of Takeshita. Utter domination elbow strike. And Takeshita is feeling confident that he is going to possibly be our next Intercontinental Champion. Pop-up powerbomb. Well, that's a move that Kevin Owens usually uses. Now stomping on the fingers of Bandito. Bandito's going to need a miracle if he wants to win this match and get that IC title shot. And now these two going back and forth. Only one man can get the victory. Two men who have battled numerous times in the past in companies like Ring of Honor and AEW. First time, however, that they go one-on-one in a universe mode ring. Super kick by Bandito. And now Bandito, look at this into the knee. We knew this match was going to be a banger the second it got announced. And Bandito again. And Bandito could be putting the finishing touches. Oh no. Takeshita able to counter. Now a clothesline. And now it could be Takeshita who gets the finishing touches. We saw this against Dragunov, the spinning driver. Cover to win the matchup. Almost got it. Bandito kicks out. And now Takeshita. Oh, beautiful. Almost like a swanton from the apron. Oh, no. Takeshita. What the hell? Coast to coast. What the hell is Takeshita made of? Takeshita. I have never seen anyone hit a move like that. Oh. Takeshita's like a man possessed. And now the brainbuster connects. Bandito is getting brutalized here by the Alpha. Oh, wait a minute. Bandito counters into a Hurricane Rana. Now Bandito. Oh my God. I don't think he connected there. Looked like a brutal landing there for the luchador. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, beautiful shot. Has him up. Death Valley Driver. These two men are going ballistic here. And now, feast your eyes by Bandito. Kenosuke's busted open. Bandito is #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. What a match between these two incredible acquisitions to the SmackDown roster. Konosuke Takeshita, though, for most of this matchup, completely dominated against Bandito. We thought that it would surely be Konosuke Takeshita that would get an opportunity against Kevin Owens, but Bandito had one hell of a comeback. But what about this by Takeshita? A coast to coast from the apron. That would put Shane McMahon to shame. And Takeshita, I didn't think there would be any coming back from that from Bandito. And a haluva kick mocking Sami Zayn. This was almost all Takeshita. But Bandito somehow, some way, was able to come back. Look at this. Into the turnbuckles. And then with the huge amounts of strength, the Death Valley Driver from the luchador. And then this was all it took. The feast your eyes to Takeshita, and now Bandito has earned an Intercontinental title shot. Two former Ring of Honor champions will battle for the Intercontinental Championship. Bandito has earned himself his first Universe Mode opportunity in 2 years, as will go one-on-one with Kevin Owens. We're going to have to converse with the SmackDown General Manager Will Ferris, see when that match will take place. We assume Backlash, but you never know. But either way, what a win or Bandito, our new #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on SmackDown as it is time for the hardcore. What? What the hell is this? Jimmy Uso. Well, I was going to say that Jey Uso was going to have a hardcore championship eliminator open challenge. And it appears Jay's own brother, Jimmy Uso, has answered the call. Obviously, the Usos' first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions in Universe Mode history. A few months ago, they reunited to try to win the Raw Tag Team titles. But it appears Jimmy is back on SmackDown, and he's going to go one-on-one with his own brother, main event Jey Uso, to try to get an opportunity at the hardcore belt. As here comes Jey. Obviously, this is Jey Uso's first Universe Mode appearance since WrestleMania, when he surpassed 1 year as hardcore champion, retaining that championship against Darby Allin in a casket match at WrestleMania. But now, in a wicked development, Jey Uso is going to go one-on-one with his own brother, Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso appears hyped as the fans are yeeting for the longest reigning champion in Universe Mode history, and a reign that has no signs of stopping anytime soon. But ladies and gentlemen, if Jimmy Uso manages to somehow beat Jey tonight, Jay's going to have to defend the Hardcore Championship against his own brother. Well, for the first time ever, the Usos are opponents. You got to think Jey. Oh! Listen to the fans. Uso chants. And Jey Uso basically saying to his brother, okay, you wanna answer my open challenge? I'm gonna treat you like I do everyone else. You gotta think, obviously there has to be no bad blood between the Usos. Brothers fight. I mean, we saw Mike Santana and Damian Priest earlier tonight. But Jey Uso looking for a quick night in the office. Elbow to his own flesh and blood. And Jey Uso throwing all caution to the wind. And the last time we saw Jimmy Uso in Universe Mode, he failed to win the United Kingdom Championship in the 8-man ladder match at WrestleMania. And then Jimmy Uso was drafted back to SmackDown in the Universe Mode draft. So the Usos, not really the reunion they expected here. Well, maybe it was a reunion Jimmy expected. Maybe a bit of jealousy on the older brother Jimmy Uso, as now Jey trying to get the WWE Universe on his side. A lot can change in a year and a half. And Jey looking to prove it. Jey is now a main event singles competitor. Here we go. Super kick to Jimmy. Jimmy hasn't even had a chance to breathe in this match. Get any offense in. It's been all Jay here. Super kick to Jimmy again. Jimmy is getting manhandled here. Now the Boston Crab. And Jimmy trying to get out of it. Now it's Jimmy's time. Oh, shot right to the back of the champion. You gotta think, what does Roman Reigns think about this? The Usos facing each other here on SmackDown. And now Jimmy getting some shots in, headbutt. And now Jimmy in the drop zone. And the Usos splash to his own brother. Cover to get a hardcore championship opportunity and a kick out. Could you imagine, hey, maybe the only person that can take that hardcore championship away from Jay could be his own brother. And now the Usos back and forth. Yeet and no yeet. Facing off. This is a WrestleMania-worthy match. And we're getting it on SmackDown 25. The longest reigning tag team champions in Universe Mode history. Down since day one-ish. Here we go. A battle for who is the better brother. Facing off. Oh, here we go. Oh, and a brutal shot to Jimmy. The fans yeeting along. And now Jay heading to the top. Oh, but Jimmy, no. Jay able to stay on. Crossbody. Cover to beat Jimmy here on SmackDown. And oh, near fall. And the emotions must be running high for main event Jey Uso, that his own brother wants to challenge him for his own championship. The championship that Jay has held for over 1 year. Here we go. The Uso stink face. Cover. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Jey Uso is beating his brother. The hardcore champion wins again. What a match between the Uso brothers here. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well. That's what you love to see. It was a battle for who is the better brother. Jay proven it is indeed him. What a reunion for the Usos. Going one-on-one here tonight on SmackDown. And Jey Uso with the victory. Jimmy shaking Jay's hand saying, you deserve everything you have. What a victory for Jey Uso. And the Usos are back. But the question is, who's next then? If not Jimmy, who is next to try to take that hardcore championship away from main event Jey Uso? We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown as it is time for our co-main event of the evening. As here comes the number one contender, Women's World Championship. And Bianca Belair, two-time WWE Women's Champion, former TBS champion as well in AEW, has a huge opportunity. At Backlash, she will try to be only the third woman in Universe Mode history to hold both the Women's World and WWE Women's Championships in a single Universe Mode career. She takes on a woman she knows all too well, Mercedes Moné, for the Women's World Championship at Backlash. But tonight, Bianca Belair's in tag team action with this woman, the ever so talented Willow Nightingale, here tonight on SmackDown. And Willow Nightingale here on SmackDown. Willow Nightingale last week on SmackDown went one-on-one against her old rival Mercedes Moné. Unfortunately, did not go Willow's way, but what about this dream team? Willow Nightingale and Bianca Belair teaming up here on Friday Night SmackDown. You got to think that is going to be one hell of an amazing team, but of course they're going to take on the Women's World Champ Mercedes Moné. But the question is, who did Mercedes pick as her partner? There's Willow and Bianca, as here comes the champion. And of course, Mercedes Moné, of course, has made more enemies than friends ever since winning that Women's World Championship. You got to think, who the hell on the SmackDown Women's division would agree to team up with the Women's World Champion? We're going to have to wait and see, as Mercedes, title around her waist. She's held that belt since Fastlane. Wait, what the hell? Oh my goodness. Was there really no one else? Elektra Lopez. I forgot she even worked here, to be quite honest. Elektra Lopez is who Mercedes Moné picked as her tag team partner. Of course, member of Legado del Fantasma. And I'm pretty sure that this is Elektra Lopez's Universe Mode debut in 3.5 seasons. Elektra Lopez is here. I mean, I guess that was an unexpected partner, but I don't know if Mercedes could get the victory with Elektra Lopez. I thought she was a manager. Oh, as tag team match is underway, as we're going to get a bit of a Backlash preview here. Bianca Belair won a triple threat match against Chris Statlander and Stephanie Vaquer to receive the opportunity at Backlash and become the #1 contender. Ooh, tried to go for a big moonsault, but Mercedes one step ahead. Let's not forget, immediately following this match, it'll be MJF going one-on-one with the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns ahead of the big triple threat match at Backlash.